Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, alhamdulillah, we're here at the shelter and he's going to give us a quick talk and show us around this shelter home that we're in today, where we're at the moment accommodating the refugees from the flood victims. Basically, this is the food storage area, and also this is where we keep the equipment for the solar panels, alhamdulillah. Basically, this is the kitchen area where all the food is prepared with the ingredients that we give, or even if each family has got a ration pack, they can come and make their own food if they like as well.
नीचे का फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन था जो हमने यहाँ विजिट किया, अब सेकंड फ्लोर पे। अच्छा, ये सेकंड फ्लोर हमारा जो है, अब इनका स्टार्टिंग में किसी दिखाते हैं। अच्छा, ये जो बाजी यहाँ पर इस वक्त आंटी यहाँ पर आगे इनका चूल्हा यहाँ पर देख रहे हैं, आटा गूंद रही है और ये भी आटा गूंद रही है, इनका भी खाना अभी टक्कर चुके हैं। आलू मेथी जो कि सालन बन रहा है, यहाँ पर लोग अपने लिए बना रहे हैं, उधर भी इनके सालन बन रहा है। ये किचन एरिया है, ये सेकंड फ्लोर का है। जो भी चीज़ को सिलेंडर के यहाँ पर है, अगर फैमिली चाहती है तो स्टेप बाय स्टेप इनको मिल जाता है हर चीज़।
So just like downstairs, alhamdulillah, they've got another preparation area here where they can do their own little cooking as well. So subhanallah, as you can see, there's a aloo palak bag being made. It's making me hungry.
जो रूम्स यहाँ पर फैमिलीज हमारी को देखते हैं, थर्ड फ्लोर पे ये कुरान पाक है और बच्चे जितने भी यहाँ पर शेल्टरों में रुकते हैं वो यहाँ पर आके जो यहाँ की बाजी हैं वो जो यहाँ पर पढ़ाती हैं बच्चों को कुरान पाक और दीनी तालीम उनको देती हैं। तो ये बच्चों की यहाँ पर किताबें लगी थी, इनमें भी बॉक्सेस में भी यहाँ बैठते हैं और उनको यहाँ पर पढ़ाया जाता है।
We have a sister here that teaches the children in the shelter, alhamdulillah, how to read the Quran and obviously the Talim and Hadith as well. So subhanallah, with the sister's help, these children are also getting the Islamic education that's required. So basically, the sister that gives the Talim to the children, she stays in this room here, but she does parda, so we're not going to go in there. And alhamdulillah, this is the final room that we've got. So there's 15 rooms. This is the first, we've got 2 shelter homes. This is the first one. This on 3 floors, a total of 15 rooms, alhamdulillah. Both shelters have the same number of rooms. So once again, jazakallah. If it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible today. Subhanallah, mashallah, our niece, Maria, is it Maria? Yes. Maria Sharif, subhanallah, has become Quran Hafiz. She has been living in this shelter now for 8 years. So with your du'as and your support, subhanallah, she has become Quran Hafiz. Just I'd like to say a few words about the darajat.
Firstly, jazakallah khair for everyone who donated to help this shelter. Alhamdulillah, through this particular shelter, we've now got one Hafizah. She's been here with us for the last 8 years, 15 years of age, and alhamdulillah completed the Quran. And that's all thanks to you guys who donated. Whether you donated £1, £100, £500, your donation now is counted as Sadaqah Jariyah every time this child reads the Quran.
Guys, alhamdulillah, this Babaji here, he's been with us from I think past 8 years now, is it? Yeah, 8 years they've been with us. The reason why they are here is because, as you can see, they cannot see from both eyes. It was due to an incident that happened a long time ago. You're talking in their youth, where they're going to a bit of a mishap, and both the eyeballs were pulled out. And you know, as well as I do, that in Pakistan, the littlest of things of like a quarrel over a zameen can cause such catastrophe. It's unbelievable like this. And since then, they've not been able to work. They've not had any source of income. The children were very small, and all they were doing, pretty much basically asking for money, asking for food, begging basically. And alhamdulillah now, with coming to the shelter 8-9 years ago when it first was made, they're able to have a family here in terms of themselves and their son.
Assalamu alaikum. Guys, this is another family that we have supported that fell victim to the floods. This particular family is from Sakar in Sindh. So I've got a sister here who will ask a few questions about how they got here and what we're doing to help them.
So basically what she's saying is that she's literally come here without anything. as you can see around here, you know, they've got barely minimum clothes, they've got nothing. There's, mashallah, there's a big family of them. And also her husband that used to work as a mechanic, he had to leave his other job, and alhamdulillah this charity has provided him with another job.
The situation with this family, as you can appreciate, they had nothing. They left everything in Sindh and they started afresh. So alhamdulillah, this is what we are trying to provide. Quite easily we could just give them aid over there and allow them to carry on living their daily lives over there. It doesn't matter, we don't know what their future is going to be like or how it's going to end up. By them coming here, with us giving them a roof over their heads, free education for the children. So alhamdulillah, the kids hopefully will grow up to be educated and get a job. The husband is already working in mechanics and we're offering medical care. या आपसे एक सवाल और पूछना था कि बच्चों की दवाइयाँ मिलती हैं इधर? हाँ जी। मलेरिया के जो इंजेक्शन है ये वो सब और रिपोर्टें करके दवाई लेकर दी है इसने। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, वो भी हाजी साहब ने दी हुई है? हाँ, हाजी साहब ने दी है। अच्छा, so the medication being provided with over here, alhamdulillah. So this is for us, our aim was to not just provide aid and forget about aid. Our aim was to provide, empower basically families to provide for themselves, to help themselves grow. Eventually, maybe a year down the line, 2 years down the line, this family will not need our support because we've now given them the tools to provide for themselves, alhamdulillah. And that's what we're trying to do with all families. We've got other families coming, inshallah. So we've got 5 rooms spare. We've got other families coming from the flood affected areas to stay here. And we will provide them with education for their children, free medication, and allow them to learn a skill set which will then eventually help them provide for their own families. Hopefully get onto the move out and get their own house, pay their own rent. So basically what we've done, alhamdulillah, is help them empower themselves to move forward.
अच्छा बाजी सिर्फ ये सनो दसो कि तुसी कित्थों आए हो?
ਅਸੀਂ ਹੈਦਰਾਬਾਦ ਤੋਂ ਆਏ ਟੰਡੋਲਾ ਯਾਰ ਬਕੇਰਾ ਸ਼ਰੀਫ।
अच्छा, ਉੱਥੇ ਸਲਾਬ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ ਸਲਾਬ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਤੇ ਕੀ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ?
ਸਾਡੇ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਡਿੱਗ ਗਈਆਂ ਸੀ, ਸਾਰਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ।
अच्छा,
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਸਾਰਾ ਪਾਣੀ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਸਮਾਨ ਵਗੈਰਾ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਰੋਡ ਗਿਆ ਸਮਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਨੇ ਬਚਾ ਕੇ ਆਏ।
ਜਾਨੇ ਬਚਾ ਕੇ ਆਏ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਸਲਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਲਾਬ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਹਰ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਜੋ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਹੈਲਪ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਰਾਸ਼ਨ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੋ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਥਰੂ?
ਬਸ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਕੋਈ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਸੀ, ਰਾਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਸੀ।
ਅੱਛਾ,
ਕਦੀ ਰਾਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਸੀ, ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਦੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ।
So basically what she's saying is the area which she's come from is the Hyderabad sites where we've just come from ourselves. When the floods did come, the whole house has been ruined. It got obviously flooded away. All the items that they had in the houses also got flooded away. At that moment in time, they had nowhere to go. We asked her regards to what was she getting for regards to food and stuff. There was nothing coming in. When there was at times where someone was coming to drop some food off. Otherwise, if anybody didn't come drop the food off, the kids would stay hungry. So they basically now have had to kind of run away from all that area. And now they're in this shelter where the kids now are getting provided with food daily. They're getting education provided to them. And also they're in a safe environment. One of the biggest issues you've got to look at also is the environment in the areas that we've gone and we've seen. And it's shocking, to be honest with you. Like, you know, it's really bad. And the people that are already still living there, we can just imagine how hard it is for them. But obviously, alhamdulillah, Baji Bushra is saying she's come here, she feels welcomed here,
and safe.
She's safe here, her kids are getting the education, they're getting fed on time. So alhamdulillah.
Plus, most importantly as well, Baji, ये जो मलेरिया के डिजीज होते हैं, जो बीमारियां होती हैं, जो आपने शायद महसूस की होंगी, इसकी जो मेडिकेशन है वगैरह वो यहाँ मिली है आपको?
हाँ जी मिली है।
अच्छा, और वो भी कॉस्ट फ्री में?
हाँ जी फ्री में मिली है
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
हाँ जी।
Yeah, so same again, regards to the malaria jabs and medication, what they need, alhamdulillah, the facility has provided them with the medication that they need. All the kids and the sister has been given the jabs, so alhamdulillah they've been like obviously.
Basically, this is an example. What Kaf says, this is an example of alhamdulillah where there's temporary fix versus a more permanent fix. So guys, alhamdulillah, we've just come on top of one of our shelters. Subhanallah, as you can see, with your generous donations, we've installed these solar panels. These are 10 kilowatt solar panels, and what these will do is, inshallah, alhamdulillah, these power this whole entire shelter home. And even the second one that we have, we've got a system like this on there as well. Once again, thanks to you guys and your support and your donations. Now, the best thing about these is because they're 10 kilowatt, they'll actually power the shelter home. But along with that, we can put charging points on there as well. So inshallah, what we aim to do is get some rickshaws, electric rickshaws now that have come into Pakistan, and we can provide people that haven't got an income, if they're a small family and their husband hasn't got an income, we'll provide them with a rickshaw. They can earn a living from the rickshaw, but not only that, they'll be saving on petrol costs. Now, it's not just in Pakistan, everybody knows in the UK, around the world, how high petrol prices have gone. So one biggest element of this is that it will help support these families without them having to pay so much on petrol just to power normal rickshaws or normal bikes or normal cars. And not only that, anybody from outside who wants to come to the shelter home, they can use the charging point for their shelter, for their electric bikes or for their electric rickshaws. So guys, alhamdulillah, that's the full tour of the shelter home, one of our shelter homes, fully complete, alhamdulillah. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As you can see, our aim is inshallah to build a third, fourth, fifth, as many as we can with the help of you guys and the support that you guys give, inshallah. But more than that, before we can progress to the next level, inshallah, we need to maintain what we've got here. And as you may have seen, a lot of the rooms have been slightly run down. There's a lot of maintenance that's required, and this obviously comes with a cost. Now, these people can't afford this out of their own pockets. Alhamdulillah, yes, we are providing them with the shelter, we're providing them with education, accommodation, and etc, etc. But this equipment isn't cheap to run. The boiler system, the water tank, the solar panels that we've got upstairs, these come at a cost. So with your help, inshallah, we can continue to maintain this shelter home and the second shelter home. So a massive jazakallah from all my boys here, from all the people that are living this in this shelter home. They're all giving you guys plenty of du'as. So may Allah accept everyone's efforts and continue to keep supporting us, please, and continue our journey forever. Jazakallah khair.